and welcome to a grab and go opportunity put on by me, Christine, the teen librarian at the Jones Creek branch of the East Baton Rouge Parish Library System. Our activity for today will be jersey knit bracelets. Your materials are a t-shirt, a ruler, a pen or pencil, and scissors. Let's begin. Your plan will be to cut 1-inch wide strips out of your t-shirt. So, how shall we do that? Let's begin at the bottom. We're going to cut the bottom hem off of the shirt. This hem with the sewing on it, we can discard. Now, I'm going to go up to where the arms of the shirt start, and I'm going to cut a line straight across underneath them. I can mark this line first with my ruler and my pen. Now I'll cut along this line. We're going to put aside the very cropped crop top for now. Now we have a tube of red fabric that is as wide as the shirt was and has no seams on either side. What we're going to do is mark inch-high lines across the entire shirt and then cut along them. There, and this excess raggedy edge at the top is too small to make a final one, which means I never have to deal with it. Excellent. All right, my entire shirt has been marked out in lines. I will now use my scissors and cut all of these loops out. Once you've got some strips, let's work on the next step. First part is cutting your loop strips into length strips. That's just me saying make them into strings instead of this kind of nonsense. Before or after you cut them, you can stretch them between your two hands to make them into a kind of yarn or cord that looks like this. We're actually going to need pieces that are even longer than the way around the shirt, so we're going to join some together. At one end, before you stretch it, cut a little slit in it, like that. And then on another one, do the same thing. We're going to put one through the other, and then put the length of one through itself to get a tiny little knot like this. Continue to stretch your next strand, and when you get to the end, cut a little nick, and cut a nick in the next one. Line the two holes up on top of each other in opposite directions, and put the tail of one through the holes. You can arrange the little taily bits at the knot to make them fit together better. Now that we've made a good amount of t-shirt yarn, it's time to begin knitting our bracelet. Let's try doing the two-fingered one. I'm going to start with the tail in my hand. I'm going to start with the tail across the length of my hand, held by my thumb. I'm going to go behind, in front, around, in front. So now I have a loop around my middle finger and a loop around my pointer finger. Now I'm going to bring the long end behind my fingers and in front of my fingers. I'll pull the loop over the new one and around to the back. This will go around the back, around the front, over and behind, over and behind. And I'll start tugging on the end already. There. Over and behind, over and behind, tug, behind and in front, over and behind, tug, around and in front. Oops. Over and behind, tug, around, over and behind, tug, oh, I'm running out of stuff. Should I add more to the end, or is this enough for a bracelet? Let's see. It's enough for a bracelet. We will let this pull through here and then push it through that one. That should lock the end so it won't come undone. And we have both ends of our bracelet. Here is that fascinating four-sided braid texture. We'll put it on our wrist, tie off the ends. Cut off the excess. Here are the extremes you can go to. This was a bracelet around 2 fingers, and this chonker was a bracelet around 4 fingers. You can also, of course, do one with just 3. See if you can figure out how that would work. If you like this project, tag us in social media with some of your results. Leave us a comment, like this video, and come visit us at your local library.